10 shocking facts about Haaland. Did you know Erling Haaland broke his first world record when he was only 5 years old? I'm trying my best not to believe the rumors about him being a robot, but this doesn't help. We all know Erling Haaland by now. His recent performances have been absolutely mind-blowing, and he's on track to becoming one of the world's greatest players. For over 17 years now, you see, at age 5, most of us were obsessed with watching cartoons or eating as much candy as we could, but not Erling Haaland. At that tender age, he was already training and kicking ass in sports. On the 22nd of January 2006, Haaland broke the world record for long jump in his age group. He jumped a crazy 1.63 meters or 5.3 feet for our American viewers, and to this day, no one has been able to break his record. Haaland's record inspired child athletes all over the world, and he was cheeky already as well. After the jump, he reportedly said, "It's one small jump for child, but one giant leap for childkind." What? A legend. But where did Haaland get his superhuman athleticism from? The answer is pretty obvious, but I know a lot of you won't know this. Let me be clear. No one can take away the impact of Haaland's hard work and dedication on his success. But as far as genetics go, this guy won the lottery. Erling's dad, Alfie Haaland, was actually a professional footballer as well. He played for Nottingham Forest, Leeds United, and even Manchester City. And his mother wasn't the lazy kind either. She was actually a national heptathlon champion. But it doesn't stop there. His two cousins are also professional footballers in Norway. Albert Haaland plays for Bryn and Braut Brunes plays for IK Start. So it's pretty clear that Haaland is a genetic beast. This led to many giving him a distinctive nickname when he was a child. They called him the man-child. But to maintain his prime physique, he had to adopt a crazy diet. And instead of wasting time creating his own, he just copied the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. We all know Ronaldo as one of the hardest-working footballers. At his age, many players would have retired, but he is still running as one of the prime candidates for the Ballon d'Or. So as Ronaldo does, Haaland eats about 6 meals a day and consumes a minimum of 6,000 calories. He was told a story by Patrice Evra about a lunch he had with Ronaldo, and Cristiano had fish, nothing else. Erling now tries to do the same things because Ronaldo is still at the top of the game, so it shows the value of doing the right things, said Haaland's dad. But Ronaldo wasn't Haaland's idol when he was a child. It was actually one of the greatest Scandinavian footballers of all time, Zlatan. I had a lot of role models, and I have seen many good players, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the biggest one for me. How he became so good, the path he took, the way he plays. Also, he is Scandinavian, so someone has to take over from him, he said. Thankfully, he didn't pick up on Zlatan's famous arrogance, but he did learn from his amazing football skills. These days, people have started comparing him to Zlatan, and it makes sense looking at the number of goals he scores and the records he is breaking. We all know Haaland has set and broken many records, but this particular one will probably surprise you. We have all witnessed a player score a hat trick before, right? But have you ever seen someone score a double hat trick? If your answer to that question was yes, then brace yourself. Erling Haaland actually once scored a triple hat trick in a single game. It was the 30th of May 2019. Norway's under-20 national team was playing against Honduras in the 2019 Under-20 World Cup. Norway absolutely humiliated Honduras by 12 goals to 0. 9 of them came from the wonder kid Haaland. We all know him to be Norwegian, right? Well, actually, it's debatable. He could have joined another country's national team if he wanted to. If you're from England, you're not going to like this. Many people don't know this, but Erling Haaland, the young Viking, was actually born in England. On the 21st of July 2000, he was born in Leeds, where his father was playing at the time. Because of this, he could have chosen to play for the England national team, but instead decided to play for his native country of Norway. Haaland did spend his formative football years as a teenager in Norway, so he may have developed an attachment to his home country. Not only that, Norway is also where he started breaking crazy football world records. You see, Haaland had a dream start in his Champions League career. He managed to score 20 goals in his first 14 games, making him the fastest and the youngest player to reach that milestone. While other players may be able to equal this record, there is one that he might hold forever. You see, during a game against the Belgian club Genk, Haaland came off the bench and scored a goal. Nothing crazy, right? Well, that was actually his 5th Champions League match in a row where he scored. This made him the first teenager and the youngest player ever to do this. The only other players who have achieved this are legends like Del Piero, Neymar Jr., Cristiano Ronaldo, and Robert Lewandowski. That's not a bad group to be a part of. Haaland is yet to win the Champions League, and we know he wants it so bad. So bad that he expresses it in a way that might freak you out a bit. He uses the Champions League anthem as his alarm clock every single morning. The anthem is my alarm tone. I wake up to it every day. It's the last song I'm tired of. I always get a perfect start to the day, he said in an interview with TV2. There is no doubt in anyone's mind that Haaland will win the Champions League, but this next fact might leave you with some questions. Haaland showed incredible talent and physicality at a very young age, so when he was only 15, he was handed his debut at Brygge FK. Even at that age, you could see the intensity in his eyes and the impact he had on the game. He didn't score on his debut. He actually didn't score any goals in his first 16 games for Brygge FK, but as soon as he got to Molde FK, another Norwegian club, he did score on his debut. He then scored a hat-trick on his debut in the Bundesliga for Dortmund and also scored 2 goals on his Manchester City debut. So why the struggle in those first 16 games? Well, who cares? Nowadays, Haaland puts balls in the back of the net like it's nothing. But there are some other things he likes to do with his balls that will leave you feeling a little weirded out. Haaland has a very special relationship with his balls. He likes them so much. He likes to hold them, caress them, and sleep with them in his bed. I don't know about you, but that is a weird way to treat your hat-trick scoring balls. Wait, what did you think I was talking about? Come on, get your mind out of the gutter. Haaland has said before that he treats his hat-trick balls like his girlfriends. I sleep with my 5 hat-trick match balls. They are my girlfriends. I look at them every day. That is very strange, but he is an international superstar, so he gets a pass on this one, apparently. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel if you too love football, and watch our latest video on screen. I must say it's my favorite one so far.